a countdown. I was like, I didn't hear anything. Somebody.
I love it how you're wearing the necklace, but you can't even see it.
Bro, the sad part is I've been looking at myself the whole time like, yeah, I'm killing this. I'm killing this right now. Oh, I feel like there was something I wanted to address.
What's up, bro?
So, we have a Discord, right? And our Discord is always popping because we have people from all over the world.
What's up?
And one thing that we're realizing is this. Sometimes the people in our Discord might have some they might take something you say oddly. You have to remember, right now, our content gets seen in over 50 different countries, which means that's a lot of different languages. And a lot of people that actually comment in the comments or actually talk in our Discord don't even speak English. Right. They literally take the stuff that you guys say and put it in Google Translate, and then they respond based off what Google Translate tells them. And the people that comment in the comments, a lot of them were not even English-speaking people. So, like, they literally use a translating app to comment. So, we appreciate you for even going above and beyond to just... That takes a lot of work. So, we definitely appreciate it. But if you all want somebody that speaks English first, remember that. Not everybody speaks English first. So, based on what you say, blame Google, if anything, or whatever app they're using to translate what you're saying. Because sometimes things get lost in conversation, in translation.
And then you think something...
Yeah, you might think something completely opposite. Just don't. It's just... Again, we have people from all over the world. We literally have like Germany, South Africa, the Philippines, Mexico, Uruguay. Oh, somebody hit me up the other day. They're like, hey, I'm from Uzbekistan. I'm like, well, I don't even know where that is.
Pakistan?
I don't know.
Oh.
If you're from Uzbekistan...
Why you looking at me for...
I know. I thought you were going to help me out here. Definitely help us out here and let us know. Is it is Uzbekistan in Pakistan? That doesn't sound right at all. That's just we just sound dumb. Anyhow,
is that why we're 5 minutes late?
Huh?
Is that what you had to say? Is that it?
Oh no! So listen to this. I get to work the other day, right? Story time! Anyways.
With AAMICY.
With the AAMICYs. Welcome to the reaction podcast by the AAMICYs.
I got one.
So I'm at work today, right? And so this traveling nurse that I've never seen before. Mm-hmm. As soon as I get there, she starts to ask me questions about me. And she knew stuff about me that I was like, I don't know you. How do you... She was like, how's your son? I'm like, my son? She was like, your dog. I was like...
Who are you?
And I was like, oh, he's fine. And bro, this lady was nonstop talking. I literally would go into patients with COVID rooms so that I can avoid this lady. Because this lady was on me all day. And I was like, yo, I don't know you.
She throwing signs.
Bro, she's like, target acquired.
Fire out, Will.
All day. She's like, hey, Arthur. I'm like, hi. At one point in time, bro, she wouldn't stop talking. The doctor literally went like this. I'm trying to complete some charting
Put
here.
a side note.
I walk away slowly. I was like, this is uncomfortable for everybody involved here. What happened?
Side note. Is the A silent in Arthur?
Oh. I was just thinking that. Hey, guys, where's Alex?
I'm sorry, carry on. You started.
No, it's just
You were like, who are you?
But again, like there was so much that got tied into this. That I'm probably gonna finish the story in the other.
No, gotta say it. You just go ahead, run.
No, so I go into so we had a bunch of patients that day. I was trying to help her out.
Yeah.
And so one of the patients I went to take care of was like this 80-something-year-old lady, right?
Uh-huh.
So I go in there and I get her blood sugar. Me and the nurse go in there together and we go to get her washed because she hadn't gotten a bath in a couple of days.
Right.
And so, but this lady was very adamant about everything. She's the lady that kept calling me. Who's called that lady?
No.
So that's the lady we're dealing with, right? So later that day, so I work with her. She calls her daughter and told her that there was a man in here, give me a bath, right? So the daughter was like, I don't want a man giving my mom a bath. And I was like, okay, cool. I was like, this is great. I don't have to go in there. So I go home after my shift. I come back the next day and she acting like everything's fine. She's like, oh, hey, Arthur. I'm like, oh.
The same lady.
Same lady. Fine. I was like, the nurse can do this for you. I'm only here to get your blood sugar and your vitals. I'm bouncing. I tell those two, I'm not going to go into this room. As the nurse can take care of this all day. So I go home and I get a phone call from one of the nursing assistants. She goes, hey, did you just take care of that lady in your room? Da 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 da. I was like, yeah, what's up? She's like, I think apparently this lady either the lady called the police or her daughter called the police and told them that I had sexually harassed her. Right? But they don't realize like every room has a camera in there. So I was like, I'm fine. But I was like, what? Right? And so then I think like the detectives showed up to the hospital or something like that.
What?
And they were like, no, that didn't happen. They're like, everything is fine. But so now I'm at the hospital. So I go back to the hospital the next day and I'm in the COVID unit. I'm like, please don't tell me I have this lady again. So I look at the board and I was like, oh, thank God I'm the opposite side of the floor, so I don't have to deal with this lady.
And she ends up being over there.
So I go and I'm getting my report and I'm like, okay, this is great. I got my patients. I'm getting my blood sugars and I was like, oh, 8:39. So I go, hey, I open the door and as soon as I open the door, this lady goes like this. As soon as I open the door, she goes, Arthur. I'm just like, that. And I was like this. How? She was on the other side. And she goes, oh my God, Arthur, how are you? Who are you talking to right now? This is the same person. Everything. And then I go, I'm just here to get your blood sugar and your vitals. Check her blood sugar, and I'm doing her vitals, and I'm about to put a thing on her finger. This lady, let me see her hand. She goes like this. Arthur, I don't know what I would do without you. I was like,
anyway, to not get I'm not.
I was like,
you're like this. You're like, I'm now putting the blood sugar. I am now leaving the room. I was a
professional talker. Every time I was going to do her mouth, I literally looked at older nurse. I was like this. I'm about to go into 39.
That's wild, bro.
And I was like, and the reason I was thinking about bringing it up was because I think about it from the perspective of, you know how I'm always like, you have to believe women when things like this happen, when they bring stuff like this to the table. But at the exact same time, I think that there should be a point where when something like this happens and we have proof that this stuff never happened, but the person, it could be a girl or a guy, says something like this happened, that you should be able to sue them to they have nothing left. Because that is something that can ruin somebody's life.
Especially if they don't have they don't have like the camera.
Yeah.
And they would be like, oh, well, she said this and she's our patient, so therefore we're going. Because they always pick a patient over.
Oh, for sure. But I was thinking about it from that concept. I was like, really? Because that is crazy. Because like as soon as I heard it, I was like, wait, what? So that's literally why I was like, I gotta tell them this information. But I was like, I gotta tell the podcast for the people to understand how crazy some of these people. Some of the again, this is the problem is that we're getting patients that are that have like dementia and all that, like all these different things, mental health wise. That I'm like, this is I'm a cardiac nursing assistant. I take care of cardiac patients. They have nothing to do with cardiac, but because they put us in the COVID unit, we have to take care of whatever they give you. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, what is happening here?
Bro, I kind of don't want to do CNA. I'm not going to lie.
It's, some of these people be crazy. Anyhow, guys, I was watched 5 minutes late. You're going to be like, they're really milking it. This is a reaction podcast. I'm sorry.
No, you're going to have the little thingy that says skip to that.
If you're not part of the Amicy gang, slide forward and go. Anyhow, guys, we live, bro. Shice. Good morning! Sackblaster, what's going on, guys? My name is Alex.
My name's Alan.
Wow, this is just...
I completely said, I was so busy on trying to say, welcome to the Amicy show.
I swear, guys, I'm dealing with noob out here. If you're not part of the Amicy gang,
click on it.
Click on that subscribe. Bro, we look good in this. Click on that subscribe button below and join us and be a part of the Amicy gang.
Bro, I'm in a silent, please.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Yeah.
What's up? Listen, guys, if you're not part of the Amicy gang, click on that subscribe button below and join us.
Hey, you got to do the light skin fit.
So, as you guys already know, we're going back from BTS beginning to kind of present. We did the Save Me recently, so we're gonna do I'm Fine. But also, there was no music video for this, so we're gonna go ahead and watch the performance. I think it's on the what was it on? I think it's like the Daily. Is it the Tonight Show? So we're gonna go from this performance. We're gonna go watch the performance of the Tonight Show. So without further ado, let's do what we're doing to our best, guys, and hop in this video. Let's get hopping. Let's get it.
What? Oh, it's the same beat.
Should've done the prudent. 하늘 아래는 더 흠뻑 쏟아지는 햇살이 날 어지럽게 해 한가슴이 차오르고 심장은 뛰어 No 느껴져 너무 쉽게 살아있다는 걸 우리가 한이어도 슬픔이나 지워도 먹구름은 또 피고 나 그동안 꿈속이었고 한없이 구겨지고 나에게는 찢겨지고 언젠가 내가 하니까 된다 지나도 괜찮아 오직 나만이 나의 구원이잖아 모든 거는 널 이루 절대 죽지 않고 살아 How you do?
Right? Do you hear like it like completely changed because from the save me it was like dun, 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 and it was like please save me and stuff and then now it's just like the beat change it like slowed down and he's like now like saying like I'm all good and stuff.
Yeah, I'm just kind of reading the stuff so I can figure out if it's kind of what you said earlier about like the different things like somebody's like, oh, I need help but like I'm fine, like you're kind of like putting up a front,
like a barrier.
Way better. You're putting up a front of some sort of like wall so that you don't look vulnerable to the people that surround you, you know?
Oh yeah.
You good?
Hey yo DJ,
run back turbo.
I'm fine, my God 모든 아픔들이여 say goodbye 차가운 내 심장은 널 부르는 법을 잊었지만 외롭지 않은 걸 괜찮아 깜깜한 밤 어둠에 잠든 꿈을 흔들어놓지만 두렵지 않은 걸 괜찮아 I'm feeling just fine 이제 너의 손을 놓을게 I know I'm on my mind Cause I'm just fine I'm feeling just fine 더 이상은 슬프지 않을래 I can see the sun shine Cause I'm just fine I'm just fine 내 아픔 다 이겨낼 수 있어 너 없이 나 I'm just fine 걱정 마 이제 웃을 수 있고 네 몸소리를 모두 알아주니까 I'm so fine, you so fine 슬픔의 상처는 모두 다 이미지 내가 두목에 대하으니 웃으며 보내주자고 We so fine, I'm so fine, you so fine 우리들 미래를 기쁨만 가득할 테니 걱정은 접어둔 채 즐겨 차가운 내 심장은 널 부르는 법을 잊었지만 외롭지 않은 걸 괜찮아 깜깜한 밤 어둠에 잠든 꿈을 흔들어놓지만 두렵지 않은 걸 괜찮아 I'm feeling just fine 이제 너의 손을 놓을게 I know I'm on my mind Cause I'm just fine I'm feeling just fine 더 이상은 슬프지 않을래 I could see the sun shine Cause I'm just fine 다시 너에게 떠보일까 스산한 달빛이 너에게 떠오를까 희미한 내가 I'm feeling just fine 혼자서라도 맞춰보겠어 우리들이 안 오네 거짓말을 걸어 I'm feeling just fine 몇 번이라도 되뇌보겠어 혼자 쓰러지더라도 난 괜찮아 I'm feeling just fine 혼자서라도 맞춰보겠어 우리들이 안 오네 거짓말을 걸어 I'm feeling just fine 몇 번이라도 되뇌보겠어 다시 쓰러지더라도 난 괜찮아 I'm fine
Alrighty, guys, that was BTS I'm Fine, the color-coded version. We're gonna go into the performance. So I was thinking just now, like, could it be because you said "Save Me" was like when we had all these different analogies that we're using as far as like it could if we had said that it could have related to mental health. It also could relate to a relationship of some sort of a person that you lost, not lost like they didn't die, but like they
That you
still
guys
around, like
grew
you,
apart.
you just grew apart.
Right.
But also, could this one have to do with I'm fine, meaning you pulled your own self out of the
Save me after like you like the
it's
feeling-
kind of like you were like your own motivation of some sort to get yourself out of.
You remember how you're saying like falling back? Like,
Yeah.
you got yourself out.
You got
of
yourself
it.
out, and so it could be a conversation that you're having with yourself.
Right.
Because kind of like, they always say like in life, the most important person in your life is you.
Yep.
You're the most important part of the equation. So the most important voice is yours. So who do you talk to the most on a regular basis?
Yourself.
It's you, right? Because you're always talking to yourself in your head. So it's like, could it be the way you're just telling yourself, yeah, you're good, you got this. It's like your motivation to be okay comes from within, not from the outer. It's like the people that try to work out, and they're always like, I need motivation. From where? They're trying to find motivation from everywhere else other than themselves, and they wonder why they never can make that first step towards what they're trying to achieve. And that's like kind of like what I felt from this one was just like, it's like you got yourself out. So it's like the new sunshine. It's like everything's just bluer, greener. Like you just got yourself out. So like from that moment on, where you're going forward is like it's a different viewpoint that you're getting a chance to see. Anyhow, guys, we're gonna go into the Tonight Show. They've been from like pretty much everywhere, right? Right. All right, guys. Without further ado, let's what we're doing best and hop in this video. Let's get oppen.
Let's get it.
Performing, I'm fine. BTS.
For a second there. Who's holding who?
Yeah, somebody. Well, you gotta go back.
You gotta go back here.
Performing, I'm fine. BTS.
John Creek right there. I don't know. No, holding it.
Bro, can we take a moment just appreciate? Hey, moment of silence for their freaking wardrobe, though.
Right,
bro.
Them outfits.
Anyhow, hey yo, DJ,
Point.
run it back, Turbo.
How you doing? I'm fine. 내 하루 my God 모든 나쁜들이 say goodbye. 잘 가. 내 심장은 널 부르는 법을 잊었지만 외롭지 않은 걸 괜찮아 괜찮아 깜깜한 밤모두 잠들고 흔들어놓지만 두렵지 않은 걸 괜찮아 괜찮아 I'm feeling just fine 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 이제 너의 손을 놓을게 I know I'm on my 'cause I'm just fine I'm feeling just fine 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 더 이상은 슬프지 않을래 I can see the sunshine shine shine 'cause I'm just fine I'm just fine 내 아픔 다 이겨낼 수 있어 너 없이 나 I'm just fine 걱정 마 이제 웃음이 끊기 목소리 모두 알아주니까 I'm so fine you're so fine 슬픈 상태는 모두 다 그냥 지나간 초이다 내 웃으며 받아준다고 We're so fine I'm so fine you're so fine 우리를 믿는 기쁨 망한 파트니 걱정 적어도 책임 즐겨 We're so fine 내 심장은 널 부르는 법을 잊었지만 외롭지 않은 걸 괜찮아 괜찮아 깜깜한 밤
Okay, that little piece right there. Because it kind of this could be a part of what I had said earlier. Because if it's the you know how long time ago it feels like we had talked about how we said how did they stay humble, and we said something along the lines of if they start falling,
the other person,
you have 6 people to help him up. It's like the same thing. I'm fine. It could be as you saw him on his knees.
Yeah,
could have been his lowest point, but then you saw all of them all touch him and help him up. You know.
Yeah.
So it could have been that same thing we had talked about. Could be. It could be a broader thing too. Like you have people having the right people around you will always help you to get out of the dark spot that you're in.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, anyhow, gonna go back here. Hey yo, DJ, right back turbo. Wait. June 3rd. This is this year.
Yeah.
What? I was like, what is happening here? Why did I just look at the... How did we miss this?
I don't even know, bro. That was July, not
this
June.
I said this was this year.
Yeah.
Why in the world? Okay, guys, that was BTS. I'm Fine. That was the lyric version, also the performance version.
Wait, what
it's
are you
funny
talking
how
about?
they.
You said I was V. I know it was V. I'm
No,
talking
no,
about.
I said it was V because I tried to figure out who was like this.
That's who I was talking about. What are you?
No, I'm saying who was the one laying down, not the one holding. I was focusing on the person laying down. No, what I'm saying is, it's funny how this ties in. It give you different perspective. Because one perspective, it could be a relationship. Mm-hmm. One perspective, it could be mental health. But at the exact same time, just the performance value that comes into play focuses on just the boys or the men as a whole, as the crew. If that makes sense. So the crew, you have the people around you to help you up. Because every time one of them went down, the six helped them back up.
Yeah.
You know? So it could be the same thing as what we said was having the right people around you, you'll always come out on top. But when you have the wrong crew, they'll just let you down. If anything, they benefit based off what's going on in your life because they're monetizing off of your pain and suffering.
Facts.
Yeah. Anyhow, guys, if you're not part of the Amicy gang, go ahead and click on that subscribe button below and join us. If you are not in our Discord, bro, there's a link in the Discord. It's free. Go ahead and click on that Discord. Put some recommendations in there. And at all times, don't cheat yourself.
Love thyself.
And keep it Amicy. Peace.
I live inside my own world of make-believe.